So today we're looking at the 2-liter engine inside of the 2016 Kia Optima SX Turbo. I believe they use this engine from 2016 SX all the way until I believe 2020. It's a 2-liter turbocharged. It does burn a massive amount of oil, about a quart every 1,000 miles. I just changed the PCV valve, which is back here. It's in the back right there. And it does seem to be doing a little bit better. I'm going to be switching over from 5W-30 to 10W-30 oil. I know a lot of people say that that's not okay for these cars, that it needs that thinner oil, but I'm going to show you something that proves them wrong. So the best thing to have for any car is the owner's manual. So if you ever have any problems, you can open it up and you can refer to stuff, such as changing your oil for a higher viscosity. Because then you can open it up to this page right here where it says recommended SAE viscosity. And right there is dated to 2.0 GDI engine. Now if you have the 2.4, you can only do 5W20, 5W30, and 10W30. But if you have my engine or the 1.6 liter, then you could do 5W30, 5W40, 10W30, 15W40, or 20W50. That's literally the different oils that this engine could run on. So it says it right here, and no one knows this car better than the makers of this car. But it does recommend 5W30 for the best gas mileage. So even 5W20, because they're thin oils. But to me, I don't care about a couple miles of MPG. You know, I'd rather have longevity with my engine. And 10W30 seems to be one of the best oils for this car. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a cold start. It has a full tank of a 5W30 full synthetic inside right now. So I'll go ahead and do a cold start so you can see what the engine sounds like. And then I'm gonna get an oil change to 10W30, and then we'll compare the two, so you can make your own input on what you want in your car. The oil we're using for this video is Kirkland Full Synthetic 5W30. It's a pretty decent 5W30 oil, but I just want something a little thicker. That's why I'm going with 10W30 for this next oil change. So, just for reference. So now the engine's been on for about 1 minute. Doesn't sound weird, no pinging, no loud noises. It is a little loud, but we'll go ahead and we'll compare it to the 10W30 after the oil change. So let me go get that oil change. All right, so I am back from the oil change and now has 10W30 oil inside of the car. Brand new oil filter, OEM, Hyundai, Kia. And so let's go ahead and turn it on. I've been driving it since the oil change, and to me it sounds better. It sounds like the engine isn't as loud, and it sounds like the oil is kind of calming everything down a little bit since it's a little thicker. And as I showed you guys, 10W30 is okay with this engine. It's not bad for it. So let's go ahead and turn it on and show you what it sounds like. Again, for reference, I am using SuperTech high mileage full synthetic 10W30 oil. This is Walmart's brand of oil. I like it because it's made by the same manufacturer that makes Mobil 1. And if you know anything about Mobil 1, it's one of the best oils in the game. So Mobil 1, the same company that makes their oil, also makes SuperTech's and also makes Costco's oil. So if you want to save a couple bucks, you could always go to SuperTech or Costco Kirkland oil. The only issue is Costco Kirkland oil only does 5W30 and 15 something. But SuperTech at Walmart does all the oils. They do all the 5Ws, all the 10Ws, even 15s. So if you want to save some money and you want a good oil brand, go to Walmart and get some SuperTech.
All right, so the engine's been on for roughly 1 minute. Sorry for like that waviness. It was because of it was sitting right here, so the engine made it kind of shake a little bit. But if you hear, it doesn't sound as bad. It sounds a little quieter. So to me, makes me feel a little bit more positive with this engine now. Maybe it could actually last 150, 200,000 miles. No pinging, no loud sounds, no craziness. You know, I always have a force of habit. I always like to check the battery too and make sure that there's no corrosion being built on it. So all in all, you know, the car looks good. I just checked the oil. It's still topped off. Although I did just get an oil change, so that'd be a little sad if it was already kind of down. But I hope this helps. For those of you that own Kia Optimas, I strongly recommend going 10W-30 because this engine can really be a bitch. And when it doesn't want to work, things get very expensive very fast. So have a good day, and I hope you guys have no car problems. Peace. Now I know the video is over, but really quickly I wanted to show you up and close what it sounds like when the engine is up to temperature. If you could hear it, it really doesn't sound like much. Now being a 4-cylinder engine, it's pretty loud on its own. So I've never heard it this quiet before. And just to show you, I'm not bullshitting. It literally is up to temperature now. See? Up to temp. So again, hope you guys have a good day. Hope this helps. Peace.